Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be set.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Across the 40. The 20. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane. And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. We go with a direct snap. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. But they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. So lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to take another shot right here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. There's a shot toward the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. And this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And sack sets up an important third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Where the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the TCU offense takes the field. And the Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they go in front here in the second half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on fourth down. Now they're going for it again. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31. A new set of downs after that completion. DB's backing off from the line now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On first down, it's play action. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
The short completion of the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your